So, picking up the action where the last episode left off, welcome back everybody to another episode of my The Legend of Heroes Trials through Daybreak series. I'm Shadowstar91, and I have no idea where that bugger on our screen with the green backpack is running to, but you better put your bloody back into it, otherwise you're gonna be late! Where was I? Oh yeah, got distracted. Anyway, we're picking up the action where the last episode left off, where we managed to successfully complete one of our 4 SPGs on our to-do list. But now we are going to be traveling to the Institute of Science to see if there are any new 4 SPGs, despite Van saying in the last episode that we might not get any whilst we travel back and forth from there. But only one surefire way to find out. And I want to give everybody a quick heads up. If you do hear me a bit through my videos, or this video in particular, it's because I'm currently dealing with a bit of a blocked up nose or aftermath of a cold. Oh, and going by the mini-map in the top right hand corner, ladies and gentlemen, we do have ourselves a 4 SPG, so let's see what it says. And it's from Esmeralda and Ray. And again, if anybody wants to read any pop-up details in the thorough detail, don't forget to press the pause button, ladies and gentlemen, and then hit the play button to resume the video. And also, if anybody does hear me hesitating, stuttering, struggling, and or botching any of my sentence pronunciations throughout any of my videos, ladies and gentlemen, with me being an autistic individual, so me being on the spectrum, talking is not one of my strongest points, but I'll do my utmost best to bring you all the best content that I'm possibly able to. And thankfully, once again, going by the mini-map in the top right-hand corner, we don't have to go very far to locate the 4 SPG that we just got. Oh, thank goodness. I'm just glad we didn't have to BS our way past the guard again. And I overshot. Me making myself look like an absolute buffoon. Alright, Associate Professor Esmeralda, what do you have for us?
Commencing mission.
I'm just glad that I actually remembered to fast travel to the nearest point that can actually get us into the innermost depth of the mine that we rescued Ketra from a couple of episodes ago.
Appears to be locked.
It won't be for long. We have the key right here.
Here's hoping that we don't have to go very far, or travel very far to find this Zemurian moss, and I probably botched that name. And if I did, I apologize right now, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so here we go. Time to travel down to a section of the mine that we weren't able to last time. Why the hell did it have to be bugs?
You could do a charge attack too. Attacking target.
Boom! Haha!
Activating drive.
Come on. Just a little bit more.
Initializing drive.
And that is how you do that. Also, before I forget, ladies and gentlemen, if anybody has missed any other of my The Legend of Heroes Trials through Daybreak episodes, your man, Shadowstar91, has got you covered, because I will leave the playlist link in the video description down below for your viewing pleasure, so make sure you check it out when you get the chance. And now we're just going to clear off this annoying enemy before we proceed onwards.
Here's our chance.
Just to be sure. Yeah, that thing is dead.
Oh, these figures look excellent.
Shouldn't take too long to clear out this annoying flying fish. And voila, ladies and gentlemen. Let's continue on our merry way. I do hope that we're close to the moss that we need to gather for Professor Esmeralda. But these two goddamn bloody bugs are in our way.
Energy output max. Activating skill. You cannot run. Fire! Mr.
Not as much as I was hoping. Okay, that did some damage. Ooh, excuse me. Boom! That is how you do that. Oh, thank goodness, we're closing in on our objective.
This looks like a good spot to rest.
Rest up.
Oh, very soothing. Very well.
Yeah, we don't need to do anything else, so let's not waste any more time, shall we? Oh, we're not going to be driving it back. We are going to be squashing it and getting what we want. I'm just glad that it didn't call in any reinforcements to make our command battle that little bit more tricky.
I will be quick. Let's go down.
Thankfully, we've got plenty of Earth and Wind arts moves on hand, just in case.
Stop right there.
Come on, do some major damage, come on.
Here's our chance.
Energy output at full throttle. Useful sincere thanks.
You're next.
Alright, got ourselves a bit of a boost with our craft point gauge. Or bar, whatever terminology you want to use. Oh, yes, I like that. That did some major damage.
Activating skill. Target locked. A chance. Initiating
Stop
strike.
right there. Here's our chance.
Energy output at full throttle.
Satellite cure.
Once again.
Useful
Thanks, pal.
sincere thanks.
And also, I want to apologize again if anybody does hear any long periods of silence during any section during my videos, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just trying to stay focused, to concentrate, to take down the enemies, or trying to figure out my next move, and try not to perish in the process as well.
Mr. Arclight.
Oh, I'm just glad we didn't get actually squished from the 10-ton press. And down you go, you son of a bitch. Alright, let's grab the stuff and head on back to Professor Esmeralda. So here we are back on the grounds of the Basel Institute of Science, and now it is time to head on back to Associate Professor Esmeralda to let her know that the objective has been completed. I really do hope they are successful in... God damn it, I've done it again. I overshot. But here we are, back with the two people in question, so let's hand them back the goods.
Mission accomplished. Great job, you guys. Mirror deposit confirmed.
Okay, it is now time to turn our attention back to the main story objective. So first things first, here we are at the first red exclamation marker, everybody. However, before we pick up the trail for the Wandering Cafe, and hopefully we can pick up the trail of Professor Kronke in the process, we are going to be taking care of the other exclamation marker for the Basel Institute of Science. So let's see what is going on over here and see if we can help in any way. I really do hope she can bounce back from this, and it looks like we've gained another key event or red exclamation marker for us to do in the Basel Institute of Science. So no harm in checking it out. So let's see what is what. We found the person in question. Aha! Thought we could trigger the talking option from outside the chair area. Looks like that was not meant to be.
Mission accomplished! Great job, you guys!
Love to see it.
Reward deposited!
So here we are back in the artisanal district to pick up the trail of the Wandering Cafe, and hopefully that will lead us in turn to Professor Cronkite as well. Alright, so we just need to go up this one flight of stairs, and my god, he's still bloody going. Alright then, here we are at the first so-called stop the Wandering Cafe was at. Thanks to the information from that very polite passerby, we now have to travel back to the Newtown district, and hopefully we can catch up with the Wandering Cafe and in turn Professor Cronkite as well. No, we don't want to be going to the Institute of Science, but here we are at the most recent stop for that Wandering Cafe. I really do hope that we don't have to run around for too long, but going by the map that just popped up then, ladies and gentlemen, we don't have to go very far to find the next stop to pick up the trail, because we've officially found the cafe and Professor Cronkite in question. Alright then, time for some information.
Patra. And that group with the Spriggan, correct? I expected you might be coming to find me soon. I do, considering your position in recent events. Professor Callahan truly has left me in quite a predicament. His ties to the instability of the Orbital Network and its distribution, as well as the Mafia, were unfortunate enough on their own. But now here you are, dragging me into it. No, the logic is simple enough. One need only link the subject of his research to the timing of the city's recent dilemmas for the pieces to fall into place. There is also that vast sum of money he received from an unknown source and various inexplicable phenomena to consider. It all shares a lot in common with those perplexing incidents that have taken place across the Republic the past few months. The ones related to Almada and their ever-expanding influence. Now, am I wrong? Need? Do you really? As I've so often told you, ultimately, you must arrive at your own conclusion as a fellow researcher, though I would not be against offering you my guidance as I did when you completed Fio and Zeros. I shall be on my way then. I have much research that requires my attention. True. I cannot deny that. And? Oh? Very well then. I'm intrigued. I'd like to see this something that relates to all the incidents taking place across the Republic. This puzzle piece that appears neither to be an artifact nor the singularity from a year and a half ago. Well, where is it?
I remember hearing about this from Professors Callahan and Hamilton a long time ago. About a theoretical form of tech in which the smallest units of matter would create a fusion reaction, producing a massive amount of energy. Such diabolical weapons cannot be created, but if they could, the consequences could be unthinkable. They're often referred to as nuclear weapons.
However, ladies and gentlemen, we will be traveling back to the Orca Canyon in the next episode because today's episode of The Legend of Heroes Trials Through Daybreak will be coming to a close. I really do hope you enjoyed today's episode, and if you did, please do myself a favor. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button down below, along with the bell so you can receive notifications whenever I upload anything new to my channel. So join me next time, everybody, for hopefully we can catch up with the professor and hopefully uncover some more clues along the way. So until then, I've been Shadowstar91. Stay safe out there, take care, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye-bye.